collectors and Halloween fans and Oakland Raiders and Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, come on in to the library here at Horror Hotel, where it's time to take a look at another great mask on Creepy Cheapies with Dr. Lady. I'm Eric Austin. Yeah. And your mask for today is one of far too many masks with this same title. It's called Corpse. Just Corpse. Personally, I think they need to stop calling masks Corpse and Zombie and Living Dead and Ghoul and things like that. It's just been used too many times and it's too confusing now because there are a bazillion masks over the years called Corpse. This particular one, though, great mask, came out in time for Halloween of 2018 from Ghoulish Productions, makers of many of the best masks of the current age. Ghoulish Productions. And what I like about Corpse is, for one thing, if there's one thing that's better than a skull, it's a bloody skull, right? Sure. But one thing I like about him is that in addition to wearing him as a mask, he would make a good prop, which means you could stuff him with paper or something like I have. Oh, this is just embarrassing. Look the other way for a moment. I'm disgraced by this. I'm ashamed of myself. Corpse is on a styrofoam head with some black stuff taped to it. You didn't see that. You didn't. No. Don't do that. Put it on something classier in your collection. Yeah, put on something classier. But what a great mask Corpse from 2018 is. Again, he would make a good cut-off head if you've got a scene in your haunted house or your home haunt or your Halloween event. If you've got a scene that could involve parts of victims who were unfortunate and did not escape, like a werewolf scene, this could be lying on the ground, stuffed with some paper, styrofoam balls, or something in there to make it look like a prop head. Or you could have it on the shelf in your mad scientist laboratory as a prop, or you could wear it. And in any case, that's going to work really well because it has the mesh fabric. I hope you can see that. It has the mesh fabric, like some masks do these days, glued into the eye sockets so that when you're wearing it, the wearer's eyes can't be seen. It just looks like empty holes, like a skull, which is nice and creepy. And the hair is pretty generous, pretty thick and full, and does a lot of nice flopping about when you're wearing this, running around scaring people, jumping out at people. Has a nice realistic look to it. And it should be noted, this could also be a female character. The long hair kind of makes it such that people might associate it with femininity if you put it on a feminine-looking body as a prop. So it could be a female ghost or zombie, or a male ghost or zombie. And the hair is, I don't know if you can see this, it's rooted, which is to say sewn in, which means it's punched right into the rubber through the inside, which means the hair won't come off when you're wearing this one. You won't be able to pull it off like you can glued on hair. So that's always nice for masks that are going to actually be worn. It may not be good for the latex in the long run. The jury seems to be out on that one still. Whether or not it shortens the life of the mask to have all those holes punched in it, it's too early to say. And what time is it? Well, it's about 5:20, so that's too early to say, really. But in any case, it certainly looks great for wearability. It works very well and keeps the hair in place and keeps it from coming off. And the blood looks nice and wet and sticky and very realistic. It has a good ghoulish look to it. So whether you want to put it on a dummy body or put it on the shelf as a prop or on the floor as a prop, or whether you want to wear it, I think props indeed to Ghoulish Productions for coming up with this guy, which sells for around 40 bucks. And I think 40 bucks, yeah, well worth it. If you have to pay like upwards of $6,000, you might want to rethink that and shop around a bit. But if you can find one for the neighborhood of $40, $45, doing pretty good to have the bloody corpse added to your mask collection. So, good night.